Hey guys, you know where I'm from, you know who I am, and let's just do the thing that we came here to do. So, I killed a bunch of these things, and let's see what I got from it. This is only some of the stuff that I killed, obviously, because I have been at this event for a very, very, very long time. I got 2 mags so far. Trying to figure out a way to do this that's conducive to scrolling while keeping records at the same time. And we got another one. Up and speed up. Okay. And another mag. So, I mean, you can see the mag drop rate is pretty decent. Well, there we go. The main reason that I do this, though, is gonna be for these speed ups, man. I mean, these speed up one singular. Because you're gonna use them during Galactic Battle, or at least I am. There's plenty of times during Galactic Battle that having this speed up is gonna be really helpful, and you will just want like 50 or 80 of them, you know? And these are free, and you don't have to do this during the Nemesis event on Tuesday. You could get your speed ups any darn day of the week. And I think that's one of the things that people tend to overlook in this game is that you can farm for items whenever you want. And the items are decent. You could see, like, I know there's some people who farm Explore for magazines, and you don't farm Explore for magazines, right? You farm Explore for Melange. But if you want magazines, this is the way to get free magazines, guys. And yeah, I mean, I used soda, obviously, because you can see it's the same comms over and over and over again. But if you're less lazy than I am, or have way less soda than I do, then you can just as easily switch comms. As long as you have decent gear, you're okay. And you don't have to go full bore like this, all 5 comms for hours. You can just you could just use a couple of your comms or 3 of your comms, and you can have the rest of them farming on tiles, and that's okay too. So coming up on just about halfway, I'm very, very surprised, I have to admit. I've never gone through a sample like this large, and I didn't realize, honestly, how many mags there are. There are a lot of mags. Let's see. Just about halfway through. So this is a sample size of... I went through 600. I attacked 600 monsters, but obviously I could only show you 200 of these reports because I wasn't about to string a ton of these together. But just wanted to show you like the basic cadence. The first Shadow Matter is over 100 in, so maybe we'll get 2. It's ridiculous. Oh man, I honestly very surprised at how few speed ups there are. I feel like normally I get more speed ups. Well, there was one. So I mean, I put out basically the lion's share of my participation during this thing. Although I will try and do some tomorrow during the day to continue to impact guild event. But I find that what happens is people put up a big show generally when the thing starts off, and then there's a little bit of a lull as it leads up to guild event. Then for guild event, people go nuts for a while, and then it drops off again at night. And then, like a few hours before guild event ends, everybody and their mother goes out and farms these things, and they do it in such a way that I find that very often it comes right down to the wire, at least on my server, for which guild is going to be first, or there might be far and away a leader of the pack, and then there's a fight for second and third. And honestly, it's not a ton of gold, the rewards for this thing. People are kind of just doing it for bragging rights, I feel like. Although nobody brags and says, hey, look at my cash last nemesis of the Empire. Sounds like a Star Wars movie. But no one really does that. But it's... people just kind of have pride in their guild and in themselves for what they've done. Coming up pretty soon, in the next couple of days or so, I plan on starting a series of short videos about how to lay out formation. I mean, all of these I use T9, so I just filled them right the hell up with T9. But, I mean, you've probably seen a lot when people will ask, hey, what formation should I send against this monster? Or what tier do I need to beat this monster? What dodge do I need? How much accuracy does it have? So I want to show you guys exactly how you can do that for yourself so you don't have to ask people. Although I'm sure people in your guild are... well, we got two! I'm sure people in your guild are very helpful and happy to help train you and your friends, and here we go, coming up on the end. The amount of mags is ridiculous. Okay, so that's the 200 reports that I got. And from that, I got 36 mags. I got 10 speed ups and 2 shadow matter. And yeah, that checks out for me because I did about 600. So I had 1100 mags before I started, and this was 36 for 200 of them. So I got 108 in total. So cool. Yeah, it takes a couple of hours, but hey, look, if you take the gold cost of the mags, like, you know, it's like 4,000 gold. At least what I did for a few hours. And then you're gonna get rewards from the event. So it's definitely worth it, guys. Don't sit behind your bubble. Well, sit behind your bubble. Please, by all means, don't break your bubble. But don't not get involved. You know, these events are out there to kind of push you to interact with other people, to get into some content, and in general, you're gonna come out ahead when you go where the content is. Hope you know that.